Vancouver Canucks are very happy to select from the Spokane Chiefs for the Western Hockey League, Michael Grabner.
Draft day, one of the most memorable of any hockey player's career. Although the 18-year-olds may think they have it made, it is only the beginning of the journey. The player now comes under the watchful eye of the Director of Player Development, Stan Smyl. The organization's sizable investment must be monitored and brought along to hockey maturity and to a career in the National Hockey League.
Well, first of all, it's done before you go on the road is you make contact with their team and their manager and their coach and talk to about the individual and what you expect out of it and why we drafted the player, and just talk to what they think of the player and where they see him going also.
Smyl will travel extensively during a season, a thorough checklist to be administered to ensure there is continued development of the young player.
Then when I go in and watch him, obviously there's some really key things, his skating. But the one thing I really look for is his vision of the game and how he reads and reacts in the game. And from early in the season to the middle of the season, then towards the end. And you see a real interesting development in a lot of the players because you don't know them right from the start. You know them from your amateur scouts talking to Ron DeLorme. You know them as players and what they saw in the individual, and then you kind of take it from there.
There is a premium on shrewd drafting and development in the new NHL. It is critical to the success and depth of every organization.
You'll see a lot of teams building within their system, and that's right from the drafting the juniors and your college players and developing them that way.
A freer-flowing game has changed the philosophy of scouting and drafting in the NHL. Character and work ethic will always be paramount. However, players like Canucks first-round pick Michael Grabner, blessed with the ability to fly down the ice, move up the drafting ranks.
I think it's a real important early instruction because you're going to open the ice up a little bit more, and when that happens, now it might open up a little bit more. I think maybe for that smaller player with the speed and the skill, as opposed to being real power forward, then it might change our philosophy going into a draft and making a decision on players.
When the euphoria of draft day has settled, it becomes the job of Stan Smyl, a man who has spent his entire professional life with the Vancouver Canucks, to turn dreams into reality, to make the young player aware of what it takes to be a Vancouver Canuck.
Now that you get to see these players in the draft and why we've drafted them, and once you see the player, here's the camp, whatever round they got drafted in, you want to make them to be the player that they can be. All these players have dreams, and all their dreams is to make it to the NHL, and I'm just going to make it, hopefully be able to help them to make them get there, and I think that's what we're looking for as an organization.